Hey, good morning, friends. It's Julie Hamilton with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. Thanks so much for joining me on this Monday. Hey, what about it? A new week. I'm wishing you the best week ever this week. Well, listen, Albert Einstein said, anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Don't we get stuck in that sometimes? We feel like a mistake, a failure. We feel like it's a negative reflection of us. But to be honest, those are the things that you need to have success. Your failures are setting you up for success. And the lessons that you're learning from those places are going to help you go even further than you would have gone without them. So don't despise the failure. Don't despise the lessons learned. You know, I always tell my kids, we don't lose. We either win or we learn. It's one or the other. You win or you learn. And be quiet. My cat, you guys. Stop it. Yeah, so we either win or we learn. We don't lose, really. You can take away from any situation something that you can learn from. I am very fortunate because I have a front seat to watching some of the most innovative people in our valley do experiments and learn or win. And, you know, we're part of this. We've been fortunate over the last 5 years to photograph this event that one of the most luxurious resorts in Napa Valley here has set up as sort of their experiment lab to find out. They invite their friends to come and they do these incredible experiments with events and entertaining and dining. Last year, every year it's gotten bigger and better and more amazing, more mind-blowing. Last year, the theme was ponds, and the tables were literally holding about 4 inches of water, and their placemats, it wasn't placemats, but you know, their place settings were literally looked like they were floating on top of the water. And there was, you know, water plants in the middle of the table sticking up, and even their dish had something super innovative. One of them had a bowl with a fish in it, a live fish. It was pretty incredible to see how they come up with these amazing ideas. I love seeing it because it shows that when we go out on a limb, when we try something new, it's not always going to go the way that we think it will. And yesterday, we had the privilege of being there again. And yesterday's theme was transparency, where only the most important things you could see were the people, the wine, and the food. And, you know, it was interesting to see one of the plates was served on a sort of a block of ice. It was in a plate, and it was incredibly stunning with fresh uni harvested that morning and quail eggs and gold overlay. I mean, it was beautiful, but it was hot. And they probably didn't think it was beautiful, but I thought it was beautiful to see that they were willing to take that risk. Now, the ice melted a little bit, and they had to come in with napkins and clean it all up. But you know what? The guests still had an amazing time, and it really touched me to see how people are stretching themselves to try something new, and it doesn't always go the way that you want it to, even if you're a big, fancy luxury place. But you're trying something new, and that's what we have to do. I promised that I would tell you about my $7,000 mistake when I started in business. And, you know, we all have them. We all have those stories. I've got more than one, you guys. We've got more than one that has cost us thousands of dollars. But this particular one was at the beginning of our career. We had a wedding client, and we built them this whole wedding package. They wanted albums and everything. And we priced it off of an album that we hadn't seen, but everybody was raving about this kind of album. So we said, okay, well, yeah, we'll get you 3 parent albums and then this big, huge album and this, that, the other. And, you know, based it off of this album we had never seen. So we ordered one. Now, to us, one thing that's important is that you have an album that's going to last you a lifetime, so that you have products that are going to last you forever. Sorry, the cat. But we ordered this album, and it was not good, you guys. It was like folding down the middle and discoloring down the middle. And we're like, this album's not going to last. So what did we have to do? We had to suck it up. And we had to provide all those albums in it from a different album company that was going to last them forever, because that's really important to us. And so it basically ended up costing us $7,000 to learn that you don't order a product and give it to your client without seeing it first and believing in it yourself. You don't trust other people's opinions. That was an expensive lesson, but it's one of the first lessons we learned. And I wanted to share that with you because I want you to know that we have been in that place where you're like, ouch, that really, really hurts, but I learned something really, really good, and the next time I'm gonna take it to this place I'm going. And I also want to leave you with this quote from Thomas Edison. He said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That's what he said after he 10,000 tries to invent the light bulb and they were all wrong. He said, I found 10,000 ways it won't work. So whatever you're trying, I want to encourage you to experiment. Try something new in what you're doing. Stretch yourself. Think outside of the box. Try something new. And if it doesn't work, you guys, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Consider it a lesson. You either win or you learn. You don't lose in this life because you take what you learn and you apply it to the next thing that you're going to. If you ask every successful person that's up there about their failures, they're going to have so many failures and they will tell you that their failure contributed to their success. So if you're failing, if you feel like you're failing, don't feel like a failure. You're on your way to success. We have those things that are stepping stones to success. And I love the way Winston Churchill said it. He said, success is bouncing from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So I want to encourage you guys today to experiment. I want to encourage you to take those lessons and to apply them to your success, and that is going to help you be successful. All right, have an awesome week. I love you. I'll see you on Thursday. Our situation changed with Jenny, and she's not able to do the interview on Thursday, but we're going to have something fun for you. I'll let you know when. All right, love you. Bye. Go live your big, amazing, beautiful lives. Bye.